Hey everybody, it's me Corey here from Corey Music Channel. Today is going to be once again another drum tutorial lesson. I will be later on throughout the week, we'll be creating more drumming lessons and stuff. But for now, we are going to be focusing on one particular song that we're going to be doing today. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play BusIness by the legendary guitarist himself from Queen, Brian May. Yes, that's right. Brian May really does good covers. Well, he does cover his own songs, because he's basically he's basically is a solo artist himself as well. So that is also another thing to really learn about. But you know, I'm going to be talking through about what Brian May does before we start playing. So let me give you the key tips of what we're going to be doing in this video today. So today we are going to be focusing on Brian May, of what he was like when he was in Queen and outside of Queen. Then we are going to be listening to the song that we are going to be doing through my speakers here in the studio room, and we're just going to see of what tips we can get out of this song. But first I need to search up if it's copyright or not, and that way we know if this video will be copyrighted. But anyways, but you know what guys, look, this video is going to be very good. Yes, I know I accidentally just said stream, but I cut that word off. But anyways guys, let's get into this video and let's not make any more mishaps. Here we go. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about Brian May, the guitarist of Queen. So Brian May is a very excellent guitarist who is from the band Queen. I've got my laptop here that we are going to be talking about some things, okay? So today we're going to be talking about Brian May and all that, okay? Okay, so we're going to be doing a history about Brian May, okay? So I'm going to be reading you all this to you now, okay? Alright, so we've got his early life, okay? Alright, okay. Alright, so early life. Brian May was born on July 19th, 1947 in London. From a young age, he showed a strong interest in science and music. So he was very good at science as well. His father, Harold May, helped him build his famous guitar, the Red Special. This is very good. When Brian was a teenager, he attended Imperial College in London, studying physics and mathematics. Okay. The rise with Queen. In 1970, Brian co-founded the legendary rock band Queen alongside Freddie Mercury, Roger Taylor and John Deacon. Key contributors. Brian May became known for his distinctive guitar sound, layered harmonies and orchestral style. Okay. Written, and also he's famous for written major hits including We Will Rock You, Tie Your Mother Down and I Want It All. Queen rose to global fame in the 1970s to 80s, becoming one of the biggest rock bands ever. Okay, Live Aid and peak fame. One of their most iconic moments was performing at Live Aid in 1985. Their 20-minute set is often called one of the greatest live performances in rock history, and Brian's guitar playing and stage presence were a huge part of that success. Okay, science career. Brian May isn't just a rock star; he's also a scientist. He completed his PhD in astrophysics in 2007. His research focused on zodiacal dust, space particles in the solar system. He later became Chancellor of Liverpool, John Moores University. Okay. Then we've got his later years and legacy. After Freddie Mercury's death in 1991, Brian continued Queen's legacy. He performs with Adam Lambert as Queen and Adam Lambert. He released solo albums and collaborations with many artists. He's also an advocate for animal rights. So he's basically kind of a vegan person as well. Okay. Legacy himself. Brian is considered one of the greatest guitarists of all time because of his unique tone and homemade guitar. Sorry about that, my burps are rising. His songwriting in Queen and his ability to balance rock stardom. Okay, now we're going to be talking about of his song BusIness. Okay, alright, so we'll get to that now. Okay. Alright, so we've basically just got his songwriting story. Okay. Alright, so Brian didn't just write songs randomly. His writing songs is deeply tied to real life ideas. Science, thinking, emotions, and big anthem concepts. Okay. Here's how his song BusIness really works. Okay. Okay. So guys, alright, built on big ideas, not just love songs. Unlike many rock writers, Brian often focused on themes and concepts. We Will Rock You, designed as a crowd participation anthem. 39, which is another song he did. Inspired by space, travel, and time dilation from his physics background. And the show must go on about pushing forward through hardship. Okay, his science background influenced how he thinks strictly and conceptually. Okay, and yeah, it's basically all about himself. Okay, but you know, guys, we're not going to be talking about any more about him, and we are now going to be listening to this song, and we are going to see of what it's like. Okay, so I'll be back with you in just a moment. Let me set up the speakers and everything like that. Okay, so I'll be back. Alright guys, I have got the speaker set it up, and we are now going to be listening to song BusIness. Now I've got the speaker connected to my phone now, so therefore let's have a listen to this. As you can hear a bit of that guitar riff from him. Alright, so I'm going to be breaking down the vocals and stuff, right? But what we're going to be mainly focusing on is the drums part, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be let's charge my phone up so I can do this, because it's low battery, 5%, which is not good. I'm just gonna turn off low power mode, and I'm gonna put it on. Oh, okay, well I can't do it. Okay, well doesn't matter. Okay, well we have to listen. Okay, so let's just listen to the whole song. So good. It rocks. So good. I was trying to see if I could focus it. So I'm going to stick it in my hair. Do I have something in my hair, guys? I have to look at it. Hang on. Let's see. Don't even know that was dry shampoo, but I'll have to have a look on the camera. Still wet, but. It's a very song. It's a very long song, guys. So. But yeah, so that's pretty much a good idea of what the actual song sounds like. It sounds very rocking style, and it's very good. But yeah, I'm gonna be back with you guys soon. I think I need to check my hair in that camera. But anyways guys, that's what it's like to do a rock song. Okay guys, we are now in the studio. So basically now I need to get some drumsticks. Hey, I'll be back. I'm back guys. We have got our drumsticks. I'm just going to be showing you guys of what it's like to play the whole song with me without listening to it, because you know it's a chance for me to get confident without listening to it. But anyways guys, I've got my phone here. We are now going to be going through the steps of the song. So we're going to be listening to it through one by one. So therefore let's listen to the first part of Business by Brian May. So obviously it just had that little thing, you know? Right? But okay, so that's one thing. Alright, so before Brian May sings, that's where we're going to be ending, okay? So, first we're going to be going from that slam, that, right, to the end part, okay? To before it goes into the crashes, okay? Alright, so whenever it goes into the first beat, that's where I'm going to go into, alright? So let's break it down a little notch. Alright, we're here. We're going to be breaking down that part, okay? So this is the part we're going to be breaking down. Okay, that part. So it goes like this. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Breaking it down a bit, it goes, okay. See this, so you need to go like, but when you're teaching, go, okay? So it goes. One, two, three. Alright, and then we're going to go into the next groove part. That part, okay? So let's break it down a bit, okay? Alright, so we're gonna go to what we did, which was a in there. So we're gonna go into that same bit, okay? So I'm gonna be following it through, okay? So there we go. 1, 2, 3. I need to actually hear it in my headphones, okay? But yeah, okay? So obviously it would go like that, okay? So we're going to do it again, okay? Okay? So, I'm going to break it down, okay? So. We're going to go. So altogether it goes. Okay, that's that part. Okay, now the next part is we're going to go into the actual song after when that crash comes in. After that, we go into the. Okay. It's kind of like you're thinking of the song One Word by Baby Animals. But it's basically very similar to that beat. Which is the same beat, but you're doing it without the... You're just going like... Okay, but anyways, let's get back into the actual thing. Okay, so after the hit of the da ba 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 ba, that's when we're going to the actual song with the... Okay, so let's have a listen. Okay, and then that's when Brian May comes in to sing. Okay, so I'm going to play it all for you. Okay. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to break it down to you now. So obviously we've already got the alright, and then we do that, and then obviously obviously we've just started of the after the actual beat of the so it goes. Okay, so we're going to be going, right? Okay, and then it sings of its own parts and stuff. That's what we're going to be hearing now. So we'll be back for that. Alright, so so we're now going to be listening to the part of where Brian May comes in and sings his part, okay? So obviously the whole part of the business thing is obviously Brian May, okay? So we're going to hear it. Taking me right there. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you guys now for the slide to play it, alright? For that first long half, so you can do it now. Let me do that again. I was a bit early, too early. Alright, let's start it again. Are we on? Okay. Alright, hopefully we're recording this. Alright, let's do this. One more time, let's go. My stick broke. Hang on, let me do it again. I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Got new sticks. Got the same old one I'll be doing for the hi-hat. So it's now going to be a bit louder now with the music, so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's do it. I think it's just me, guys. But look, guys, let me just take it down a step, okay? So obviously we know how the song goes. Alright, so let me just do it without the song. Let's do it. So let's do this. So it goes. Obviously there's so many parts that like the part, you know? Because obviously you need to keep in time before the things, you know? Because obviously as drummers they do just these things. Okay? But anyways, let me break it down to you. So obviously after the so obviously it goes. That's what I did. That kind of thing. So obviously, you know, like but that's not the point. It's the okay, so obviously it goes okay. So remember the kick, okay? So remember all of those like right, so I'll show you cards again. Okay? And obviously it goes in the stuff like that in the song. That's how it is really, okay? So obviously you guys are gonna hear me play the song, okay? I'm gonna try my best to keep it as I can, but yeah, okay? So, let me do this, let's play the song. Try my best. Wherever I can hear, I can hear. Let me see if I can do it on headphones, okay? Alright, fair. Alright, so I'll be back for you guys to listen to the full song. Alright, so that is basically how you play drums, like for learning tutorials of Drum Maze Business. Okay, obviously there's still more to the song, but I played most of it. Okay, most of the half of it, not all of it, but most of it. Okay, but yeah, so this is a drum lesson for you guys to learn at home. Something like this for those who are really good drummers out there and really like some advice and tips and whatever songs you guys might think of. Okay. Obviously, you know, the main part is that, you know, like, drumming is really hard at first whenever you play. It just depends if you pick it up very quickly. Obviously, I thought it was a very hard instrument when I first played, honestly. But, you know, once you get used to it and pick it up, feel like it's just you just noose when it's fucking easy to play fucking drums, because obviously you're the musician that really likes to play drums, so this is why these kind of tips can give you something there. And obviously, you know, things just like, you know, not like, you know, all those popular songs that everybody knows, like obviously this song could be popular, but only like Brian Mayfin's, but really it's not really popular as you would have thought, because not everybody would know these songs that Queen did as a solo artist. But you know, obviously, you know, they only know them through Queen, and obviously whatever bands do solo stuff, that's how they are. And you know, obviously, you know, like not every single song would be popular in the world, as I say, but only those that people find very popular and trend and go viral all over the place, and those are the popular ones. But yeah, but anyways guys, I'm gonna finish this video off. My hands are creeping me out, giving me the cramps a little bit. Okay, but anyways guys, that is it for this drumming lesson tutorial video of Business by Brian May. If you like any tips about it, just, you know, just see what you can come up with, and you know, comment down below whatever you think of the song, and yeah, okay. But anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I really enjoyed it. The next one is going to be me singing the song, which of how much he sings it, okay. Anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video today, and you know, stay tuned for more content. Booze. Rock on.